What is up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodzy, and this is your sports show for Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. This is all brought to you by Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto, right here in LeGrand, east end of Adams. Anything that you need done for your vehicle, they can do. If you need it checked up, if you need an oil change, if you need tires, whatever, radiator flush, Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto, right here in LeGrand. Go see JB and the boys. Short show today, just an interview. I mean, there's some stuff going on sports-wise. Moving forward, we'll have a lot of baseball, a lot of softball, but I wanted to dedicate this show to just this one interview, and it was an awesome interview. I enjoyed it a lot. He's EOU men's track and field national champion in the Heptathlon. TJ Davis, here it is. TJ, what's up?
What's up, Kyle? How's it going?
You want me to call you Tyler?
No.
He said, nah. All right, let's start off. Dude, how's the trip? Like, what was that feeling like? You're standing up there on the podium, and that did they give you a medal? Do you get a medal there?
We'll get All-American medals. The top 8 will, but those get sent in the mail, so we won't get those yet. We get plaques when we're on the podium.
So you're standing there after 2 days of competition, 7 events, and you're finally at the top of that number 1 slot. He's handing you that plaque. What's that feeling?
It felt like I needed another half hour to recover from the 1,000 is what it felt like.
You don't like the 1,000, huh?
I don't think any of us do. Everybody was up on that podium kind of just like dazed a little bit still.
How long after the final event did they do it? Just right after?
It was like they gave us a little bit. It was probably 15, 20 minutes, but not enough for some of us. I mean, I was definitely still a little dizzy and whatnot, but.
So for the viewers, tell them what the Heptathlon is. What does it encompass?
It's the indoor multi-event competition, with the outdoor being the decathlon. Indoors, we do the 60-meter dash, the long jump, the shot put, and the high jump for the first day, and then we come back on day 2 for the 60 hurdles, the pole vault, and the 1,000.
Wow. So you have to be an all-around athlete to do the multis, obviously. That's why it's called the multis, and that's why there's all those different events that encompass, running, jumping, everything but swimming, pretty much, throwing. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Every part of anything that you could do on the track. What is there something that it doesn't? I mean, you don't steeplechase, I guess.
We don't steeplechase. Outdoor in the deck, we do the jav and the disc. We throw that in there, and also the 400. So it pretty much covers all the bases, I'd say.
So wait, outdoor, you take the HEP and you add those 3 events, basically?
Really, everybody is a decathlete. Everybody who's a multi is a decathlete, and then just the indoor is when you do the heptathlon. They shorten things up a bit, but like the main multi-event would be the decathlon.
Do you what got you into track and field and the decathlon? Why?
Well, in high school, I was just a hurdler, sprinter, and then my high school coach was a Boise State jav thrower / I think he did a decathlon or 2. And then his son was also a decathlete at Boise State, and he just kind of was like, yo, you got the build for it. You could learn all this stuff and be really good at it. So I went into Spokane Falls my first year knowing that I was going to try and become a multi, but with no experience at that time other than really the hurdles.
But you still run the hurdles as their own event, right?
Yeah.
So you do the multi and you do in the indoor, it would be 60 high hurdles, or is that right?
Yeah. I mean, there's really not, based on our track schedule for indoor and outdoor, we only have 1 multi to qualify for the national meet, whereas we had probably 5 indoor meets. So 4 of those other meets, I was doing the hurdles and practicing.
Yeah, because you only ran 1 HEP all year besides nationals.
Correct.
Do you call it run or competed in?
I would say, I did a HEP.
Yeah, you only did 1 HEP all year, and then you're sitting there in nationals. But the 1 HEP you did do, you had the best score in the whole country.
Yeah, it seeded me first.
Was that so? Did you score higher in the national HEP or the one before?
The national one.
You was that a PR for you?
Yeah.
Dude, anytime you can PR in a national tournament, like really? In the national championship, you PR'd?
Yeah, I've actually never done, well, having done so few, really the most Heps I've done in a year is just 2 this year and last year.
That's crazy.
Prior to that, I was only doing 1 a year. And so I think we did the math. That's 6 Heps that I've done total, and I PR'd in every single one.
Every single one.
Yeah.
What about decathlon? How many decathlons will you do this year?
This year, probably 3 decathlons. We'll have 1 to qualify for the conference meet, then the conference one, and then the national one.
Nice. I looked it up, and you are EOU's 25th national champion.
I think that's right. I think Ben said 29, but that might be 29 total. And
yeah,
25 different people.
25 different people. Yeah, you were the 25th separate individual national champion at EOU. That's crazy, dude. Tell me a little bit about that. The team. You know, you 3 guys. All 3 of you guys qualified for nationals. All 3 of the multi guys.
Yeah,
tell me a little bit about that.
We're multi-U. That's what I've been saying.
Nice. We need to get some shirts.
We do need some shirts for that. They do national rankings for the NAIA and all the divisions, and they take the top 4 marks, and usually they'll add them up. So like for the pole vault, if everybody's a 4-meter vaulter, they'll add that up and say, oh, that's a 16-meter team, and then they'll rank that team wherever they're at nationally. The problem is we only had 3 multis. So for the multi, they would normally add them up, divide it by however many, the 4, and have an average score. But because we only have 3, they don't even do that for us. So we didn't get to be nationally ranked. But our average of just the 3 of us would have been like a 600 point over whatever the national leading team was.
Oh, I'm sure. I'll bet you would even come close to qualifying if you just took U3's points and added them up and divided them by 4 and took the penalty for not even. I bet you guys would still be close.
I think, especially after Sam and I both bumped our PRs up at the national meet. So I think after that, I think we would have, our average score between the 3 of us would have still put easily All-American.
So you're what, a junior on eligibility wise? You have another year left.
Yeah.
After
for outdoor.
But you're kind of I don't want to say unique, but it is unique. You're not only a student, you're an athlete, but you're a dad too.
That is correct.
Tell me a little bit about that. Like what's it like, man? I mean, I was a college athlete, but I wasn't a dad at the same time. That's a whole nother set of responsibilities.
I would say to people that think that people make it seem like it's super difficult, and a lot of times they'll be like, wow, I don't know how you do that. And if you got the support and the love and your family that you need, then it's pretty easy, I think.
Is it? Do you have like big dreams? You have a daughter, right?
Correct.
You got big dreams to see her out there, like doing the HEP or the DET?
Yeah, Parker's my girlfriend. Both her and I were track athletes, collegiate track athletes, and so obviously we would want to see our daughter do the same. But sorry.
Stop looking down there.
Yeah, that was a distraction. Obviously we want to see her do the same, but right now she's like just now getting into some gymnastics and stuff, which is pretty cool. But whatever she wants to do.
What did Parker run in track?
She was a hurdler as well.
She's a hurdler? Your kid's probably going to be a hurdler, bro.
We already have her little
You already got a little set of hurdles?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So here's your surprise. So let me put a little preface on this so the viewers know. Yesterday, I messaged TJ, and I talked to him, I think the night you won the national championship, and I said, hey, I want to have you on my show. Let's get this done. Well, yesterday I messaged you and said, hey, let's do it tomorrow. Send me a picture. And you basically said, you sent me the picture of you and Sam, and you were like, I like this one best. And dude, that just made me think you could have very easily just sent me a picture of you. And there was a reason. So I just decided I'm going to reach out to Sam. We're going to bring him on as just that towards the end of the interview. And it's one of those things where obviously he's been important to your success. You're important to his. So let's bring him in here and see what he has to say. Sam, what's up?
Hey,
This is
can
Sam
you hear
Rodawig.
me?
Yeah, absolutely. Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys, but you guys are frozen.
Yeah, you got. I can. I mean, you're coming through fine for us. So Sam, All American EOU. He does the HEP. Are you? You're done, right? You're not going to go into spring season, right?
Yeah, that was my last collegiate meet right there.
And you got to. I mean, all right, TJ. I'm going to let you talk real fast. Tell me what Sam means to you and to your collegiate success. I mean, you guys work out together every day, right?
That's right. Yeah, we definitely. I don't think any of us are getting an All-American plaque without being able to work with each other.
Yeah. So what he's saying is these two. I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but teammates, first and fifth in the HEP. And Sam, let me know like what TJ's done to help you push you to the next level.
Man, I'd say just a lot. I think we push each other a lot. We have like super high goals. And we set crazy goals all the time, and just like going through our goals together is just like if I say like I'm gonna like, oh, I want to do this, oh no, you can do way better than that. It's
It's
just
just
like I don't
that
know, pushes me.
elevation.
That believes a lot, so that's good.
So Sam, you're done with track and field as a college athlete. What do you have to say to TJ moving forward, like for next year or for the outdoor season? Like what do you got to say to TJ?
Go get it, dude. There's another title waiting for you.
Well, Sam, we'll let you get back to work so you can. I mean, whatever you do at your job, appreciate you stopping in, man. I didn't know he was at work.
I could tell right when he answered. I was like, "Oh, geez,
Yeah,
all right."
well, he didn't tell me that, but it's okay. We're good. We're good. This is a nice little surprise, and I
Yeah,
mean,
it was.
okay. So do you have your phone on you?
I do.
Grab it.
I got it.
What's the last song that you listened to?
The last song I listened to.
Yep.
Currently, if I hit play, "The Search Is Over" by Survivor would start playing.
The Survivor, like Eye of the Tiger Survivor.
Like Eye of the Tiger Survivor.
Nice, nice. Are you like classic rock kind of guy?
That would definitely. I mean, not. I listen to a variety of things, but that would certainly be in there.
You think if you got a haircut, you'd be a little faster?
I thought about it, but I'm having some success with the hair, so I'm gonna.
Yeah. Well, does it really like slow you down a little bit? I know, like swimming, they all shave their bodies because of the aerodynamics of it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it does, but I think the confidence is more important.
The swag, you got that.
Yeah,
hair
you
swag?
gotta have some. You gotta have some swag. Look good, feel good, and then perform good.
That's exactly. It's 100%. Moving into the deck, you said you're probably going to do it like 3 or 4 or 5 times.
Probably three. Probably
what's
three
your
at the
goals?
most.
What's your goal? What's your goal for that?
Oh, I say I've always wanted. I mean, but last year it was 7,000, which I didn't get to. But now that my HEP has bumped up so much, I'd say 75 is probably what I'm shooting for right now for the outdoor season. I'd say if 3 meets, probably start at breaking 7,000, and then work it up to over 75 from there.
What's the A standard?
There's no A. It's just the top 16 that go to nationals.
Just the top 6. So is that a realistic goal for you in the deck?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say for sure breaking 7,000, but 75. Like Sam was saying, we set our goals big, and then even if you fall short, at least you're still up there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's see. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Oh, typically when I answer this question, I'd say sushi because there's just so many varieties. But I like chicken enchiladas as well.
Oh, chicken enchiladas are bomb. Did you eat anywhere good when you were down there for nationals?
Anywhere really good? Oh man, I can't remember. We ate a few places.
Did you? Do they take pretty good care of you when you're down there? Like like I've been to to Gonzaga with the basketball team, and you go in and you're like these sandwiches are like top of the line. They got real hand pulled mozzarella on them. You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference there? Like, pretty decent.
I mean, I wouldn't say the NAIA doesn't really do anything for us like at the meet, but EOU does. I mean, I'd say just a great job of giving us everything we need and making sure we're all taken care of.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Moving forward for you, when you graduate, what do you want to do?
I want to coach track and field.
The college level, right?
That would be preference, but I just want to coach.
You just, I mean, most coaches going in. What's your degree in again?
Business management, business administration with an emphasis in management.
So you just want to coach. You don't want to like teach and coach. You just want to jump on right as a coach.
I think teaching and coaching are pretty similar things. I know that my coach at Spokane Falls, he did both. He was like a health teacher there and also coached. So, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that, but as long as it involves coaching.
Let's end this interview with the same question that I pretty much ask every athlete that I have on my show. Ben and Connor, so pretend I'm a senior in high school, right?
Yeah.
Dodsey, senior in high school. Ben and Connor take me and sit me in front of you and say, TJ, recruit Dodsey to come run track at EOU. What are you going to say to me?
I'm going to say you get to train with some of the best athletes in the NAIA.
That's it?
That's what I'm going to
say. That's good enough?
Yeah.
Eastern Oregon. He's Heptathlon national champion, TJ Davis. I'm Dodsey. TJ, I appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me, Kyle.
Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Sam, for the little pop-in, man. 2 All-Americans right there. How awesome. And a national champion. TJ's a great dude. He's going to run track for EOU this spring, and then he'll come back and do his senior year as well. Lots of success in the future, TJ. Awesome story, national champ EOU. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, if you don't have anything going on, you should tune in right here on AM Live on EOAlive. You won't be disappointed. We are going to have Z Gaiman on. They are currently in Kyiv, Ukraine, and they're going to come live with us at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow on EOAlive right here. Don't miss that. Once again, none of this is possible without Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto. Go see JB and the boys. It's that simple. It's the old Wendell's Corner on the east end of Adams. You can't miss it on your way out of town. JB, man, he's a pillar in this community, and small business is what makes the world go round. They help bring this sports stuff to you, so go see them. Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto. That's all I got for you guys on a Wednesday, Eastern Oregon. Hump day. I appreciate you. I'm Dodsey, and I'm out.